What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them.
Alrighty, welcome to episode 6 of the Bitcoin Dive Bar. I am Tim B, still wearing the same shirt as I was last night, and we are live with B Scarce in the cut. Talk less, work
Change
more.
my t-shirt. I changed my t-shirt because I was gonna wear this, but it's not a good day to wear this, is it? We are poor today, Tim. What do we do?
SMLR is fucking me in the ass, actually, as we speak, yes.
Let's start with Bitcoin. Okay, we will save this t-shirt for a pumping day. Okay? Can't see it, but here you are. We'll wear this on a pumping day. Where's Bitcoin at, Tim B?
Bitcoin is dumping, so is SMLR at the moment, actually. This is not good.
Define dumping. You see, guys, at 117,594, people who have options and people who are leveraged, they cry. But we, me and you, who don't have any skin and options or any leverage stuff, we are happy because we get to stack cheap corn. So get fucked, MB.
Yeah, oh my god.
I love it. I want to buy cheap Bitcoin, cheap MSTR, cheap SMLR, cheap Metaplanet. Give me that cheap stuff.
Hold
right
on,
here.
I gotta call somebody real fast. I'm gonna mute first.
Do you mind if I take over?
Yeah, you can take over. I gotta call
All right. All right, guys. Let's do a little kind of a reading of the market here. All right. What do we got here? A little red day here. All right, we got SQNS red down 8.5%. Dude, SQNS is going to $2.72. It's dumping hard, all the way from $5. All right, 21 CEP is also down 7%. Naka get fucked is 6%. MSTR down 5.5% for $427. Dude, this goes below $400. It's a seriously fucking steal. All right. And SMLR is now trying to go below 40. So SMLR, it's an attractive buy, but who knows where this thing is gonna fucking bottom. Metaplanet is now below $10. So Metaplanet was gonna have some profit booking anyways. It had ran too much too soon, in my opinion. Mara 3% down. Bitcoin is just 1.5% down. These are the days where you are kind of thankful that you were in Bitcoin and not in Bitcoin proxy companies or Bitcoin proxy assets, because when Bitcoin dumps a little bit, they dump way too much. It's a small side effect. When Bitcoin pumps a little bit, those things pump way harder. So, can't win every day, but it's a good day to stack. And I know my friend Tao, shout out, the fucking whale who never runs out of money. I bet he's stacking hard today. I love you, Tao. I wish, we could trade places. And if you ever want to adopt a son, just saying, I'm here and I've got the work ethic of Asians, right? So, all right.
I'm back. SMLR is getting
Timby is
fucking pounded. Oh my god.
It's going to be fine.
Not really, bro. I have 40s that are now not even up anything.
So for people who don't know, Timby was up 10 grand just a few days ago on his SMLR options. And he didn't sell.
Last Thursday. Yeah. Now
It's
I'm losing
okay.
money.
But didn't you average down? Didn't you buy more option in the 40s?
Yeah, more 45s. I'm about to lose an extra 300
Wow.
bucks.
Wow. Oh my God. Can you buy those? You're on margin, right?
Yeah, I'm on margin, yeah. It's all just gonna, the money's gone. See you later. This account has gone from over 100K back down to 85 fucking K. I'm only up $100 on the 40s right now.
Do you want to sell?
No, I'm gonna just hold all the way through now. This fucking sucks.
But isn't it expiring today?
Yeah.
So are you gonna buy the stock?
Now it's like a $3,000 fucking loss. God damn it.
Part of being in the market, guys. You're gonna trade, you're gonna win, you're gonna lose. If you just hodl, you don't lose. You only win. But you don't make any money on the side, so give it take.
I actually have fucking work I need to do to make money today. This is not good timing.
It's gonna be a short stream, guys. Timby is not in a good mood. And he has to make money on the side. Somebody has a part-time job.
Yeah, I do. I do have a fucking part.
Well, thank God. On these the days you thank God that you have a part-time job, though.
Yeah, I guess. These are the days I fucking hate myself for being greedy. I went to 48 fucking 77 last Thursday while we were streaming.
I know, Tim. I feel you. I'm sorry for the loss. It's gonna recover very quick. Donald Trump is signing a bill today, isn't he? I think so. He is. David Bailey was supposed to go. Donald Trump was supposed to sign a bill today. I heard.
I think this shit is gonna be fucking sell the news.
We got the bear in the house. The bear is in the house. I bow to your bear prowess, sir. It is your day today, Mr. Lion Bear.
I mean,
Not the best camera you have
the
today.
Qs are down 0.1%, so not exactly a celebration day.
We're turning
Hey,
over. So.
Master, you must be very happy today.
Well, I'm still down like 20% on my shorts, but it's the beginning of the end, so.
It's the beginning of the end. Should I be happy or sad? I don't know. I don't hold any shorts.
I'm wearing shorts right now.
Oh, well, I'm wearing shorts too, motherfucker. You think you can wear shorts better than me? Oops. A little pod belly came out there. Ugh.
Oh man, I need a
So,
bounce.
what were we
Pray
talking?
for a bounce.
Well, what time is it?
Oh,
what do you
balls.
think, Master? You are our quant. Do you think we're gonna bounce?
On what? Similar?
Yeah.
And the whole market? I don't know.
need the
I think he
whole
just wants
market.
similar
I
to
need
bounce.
the whole market. I need Bitcoin to go to 119 again. Then Semler will bounce.
Nah. You know my position. I'm ready for a macro downturn.
Well,
so
Ethereum just keeps
I actually saw.
going, man.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
Shut up.
BTC.
Ethereum's up? Are you
This thing
serious?
yeah, it's up 5% against BTC today. Look at that chart on the
Here's-
4 hour. This thing looks like the fucking Qs.
Here's the thing. I saw a very interesting chart of the VIX seasonality since the 90s.
Yeah,
And
people are
it's
saying
pretty-
that's bearish, yeah.
Yeah, it's bearish. It's definitely bearish, and it does correlate with seasonality of the S&P too. So I don't know. It's not looking good for the next 2-3 months. Quite frankly, you might want to hop
Well,
in some 3x
you're
shorts.
positioned well. You're positioned well, aren't you?
Shorts.
You know what? We had too much we had too much bullishness anyways. We got too happy too soon, didn't we? Typical maxi
Oh, yeah, of
behavior.
course.
Wow, Ethereum's still pumping, bro. What the fuck is this?
No, dude.
All season?
Sentiment. Sentiment is my favorite indicator. Seriously, as people get more
people
bullish, I'm like, ah.
people calling Lambos and Master is like, get ready to get fucked, guy. I'm buying all the shorts I can.
41.92. Oh my god.
Yeah, Timby's gonna be a little blue today.
Wow, I'm so drunk I didn't even hit the fucking elevator button. There we go.
Oh, he's in the elevator. We might lose you. Sure, Boba. China number one. The internet doesn't go in elevators. That's good. It goes in India. That's great. Are you
I
using
guess
a
not.
VPN?
I guess we're good here.
Are you using a
No,
VPN,
it's like
aren't you?
Google Fi. You can just like have your normal service. I don't know how it works, but I love Mao. I love G, so everything's good.
All my lines are broken. The structure is broken.
Somebody screenshot it right now. Just took a screenshot of that. I'm never gonna leave it. Never
See, but
gonna
Tim,
delete it.
this is what I was saying in the group chat. Like, it's like, oh, you're so bullish, but are you gonna sell? And it's like, no, I'm gonna keep riding
All
it.
right,
It's like, all right, but if you never sell,
all right. Whoa. Calm down. We are still at 117. I don't know what the fuck is the bearishness about. Dude, we are not below 110. You can't take a W right now. We are still
Shout out
holding,
to
bro.
Tao and HGX in the chat. Come on. If you guys
What's
are
good?
inclined
We
to
are
help me
still-
out,
yeah.
go bid SMLR and just buy more SMLR. Just keep bidding.
quick question: can you guys see me on camera?
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
Okay, because
I can see your pale skin shining the moonlight.
I'm just walking around the courtyard. My Discord is not showing my thing, but yeah, okay, cool. You can see me.
Yep, we can see
No,
you on
look,
the
my-
stream. You're good.
All
I
my
think we
bearishness,
can. Fuck.
all my bearishness on anything comes from like macro bearishness. It's all about, whatever. Unemployment is gonna go up. I mean, seasonality's against us. The housing market is trash. Student loan repayments is causing a lot of more pain to consumers who are already feeling a lot of pain. So SMLR, MSTR, Bitcoin, it's all downstream of the macro economy. And I know everybody hates macro, but it matters.
Sorry about that. I just hear the money
No.
printer burring. I just hear the money
Of
printer.
course. Again, I always go back to the fact that it's about time frame. And like before the money printer goes burr, you have to have some crisis event that crashes the markets. They're not going to burr for no reason. They're not going to cut rates because everything's at all-time highs. Why the fuck would they do that? Even if they replace Jerome Powell tomorrow, the next guy's going to be like, well, why would I cut rates? Everything's at all-time highs. Like, it's just the bulls are getting more and more desperate for bullish narratives, and I'm here to FUD the top. So
It's just
welcome.
It's just starting, bro. Things are just
Right.
beginning.
I heard someone today say, "Oh, super cycle."
If they
Like
get
I was
rid
like,
of Jerome, though,
mm.
that would be bad.
That's a dangerous word, super cycle. I don't want to hear
I
that.
know.
I mean, the
that's
chart is starting
my
to look
bearish
bad, though,
L.
which makes me think things are gonna get better quickly. Maybe even right now today. I don't know. We'll see. This chart's starting to look bad though again. Every time it's done that, it fixes itself. So
Let's
I
go,
mean,
dude.
the thing to remember in the
Go ahead.
post-halving year is that it's the most volatile, right? So yeah, it's going to be bad, then it's going to be good, then it's going to be bad, then it's going to be good. It's like it's going to be volatile. All of this
Yep,
is downstream of
agreed.
Bitcoin.
Agreed. But Bitcoin's only down 2% today. Like, I don't think like there's a reason to shed tears of blood. I mean, Tim B has a reason to shed tears of blood, but I think the hodlers are fine. They're happy. We are still above the last all-time high, way above the all-time high we had 6 months ago. So,
Right.
I can't complain.
But the pattern this cycle has been like we make a new high and then we consolidate for a while. And then we make a new high and then we consolidate for a while. So we could be in this 120 range for a couple months, you know. Even when
I
we
don't
were
know. I
at like
heard
105, we went back down to like, what was the low? It was like 70 something? No, 80 something. I forget. But like that panicked a lot of people. You know, they thought it was over,
I mean,
myself
even when we
included.
went to 70s, you're right. When we went to the 70s, we ranged. Then we went to the 90s, we ranged. And in hundreds, we ranged for 6, 7 months. So it's not wrong, but I just feel like we didn't do the run up like all the way. But who knows? Like, I think I can be wrong, you can be wrong. HGX won sideways for the next 10 years. Fuck you, HGX. Some of us don't make money. Some of us are not into MSTY and Winter, which are also like great products for a crab market. They're not so great products for a bear market. They're not so well. I think for a bear market, actually, it's pretty good. Um, so yeah,
I think
but
we'll range, but it's going to be a pretty wide range. I mean, if the if the bull market doesn't go that high, I think the bear market doesn't go that low. You know what I'm saying? So the
all right,
higher we go, the more speculative we get, then we're going to have a normal 70 to 80% bear market in Bitcoin. But if we don't go that much higher, the bear market low could be where we were before, like 80s or 70s,
right. Just
possible.
gonna do
It's
a little
possible.
ad read. Bitcoin Dive Bar is sponsored by Catch, lemon carbonated water, and I love this beverage. It cost me about 60 cents. Wait, let me just fucking remove my. And I really love it because it's got a lot of aspartame. It's got a lot of fake sugar and shit. It's got the right flavor, the right fizz, and thank you for sponsoring us, Catch.
Hey, look,
You can
Trump
make
is
money.
making Coca-Cola sugar again, okay? So
What
we have
time
that
It's
to
is
a
look
way to
forward
go. Better
to.
than contract
what time
foods.
is the signing for the bill? It better not be at market fucking close, bro. Could be.
Probably is.
Okay, so you think the genius bill will save you, huh? You think the shitcoin bill will save your ass? No, it won't. No, it won't.
I honestly
Sorry.
don't know enough about the bill. Like, I haven't looked into it enough. Like, what does it really do?
I have. I have.
Similar
Well, it
reversing.
allows
Come on, bitch. Start moving,
it
please.
allows banks. It allows non-bank entities. It allows uh, like brokers and shitcoin makers or like Tethers and like Circle to make their own stable coin as long as it's pegged 1 to 1 to the dollar by buying treasuries. So everybody, the Morgan coin, Tether coin, Ripple coin,
Right.
Circle coin, by the way, Paxos coin, if you can believe that. So everybody gets to have their own stable coin as long as it's backed by the dollar. There you go. Even states are allowed to hold it. And what else was it? There is another bill which segregates between a commodity and a security. And there is also an anti CBDC bill which doesn't allow the Federal Reserve to make their own stable coin, which is the official dollar coin. They don't want an official US dollar coin, but or
So,
stable coin, but
right. More like private banking, or they talk about it like, oh, it's more free banking. We're going back to an era of free banking, which makes
yeah,
sense.
I mean, yeah, the Federal Reserve is the holder of last resort for everything. Everybody buys US Treasury, domestic demand goes up, international demand goes up, and they get to save the bond market and thereby saving the
Right.
dollar. Even though we talked about this, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's all about the bond market. When you said it distinguishes between securities and commodities, does that touch on which
No, it
crypto,
doesn't
quote
mention
unquote?
Bitcoin. Doesn't mention
No.
Bitcoin. It
So
just says, okay,
what it
the CFTC will decide which is a commodity and security, and that's the extent of it. And the SEC will regularize all the securities, which are the shitcoins, the
Mm.
digital altcoins. Yeah,
Do we know who the CFTC head is and the SEC heads? I
I can
forget.
look it up. But I did look
yeah.
it up in our last stream. I looked it up, and they did see Ethereum as a commodity, which is bullshit. Ethereum is a security. It's a shit coin. It's the
Yeah.
mother of asshole of all shit coins. It's going to zero. But for now, they have greased the right people, in Congress
Right.
and in the White House. Yeah.
Well, knowing the Trump administration, Trump coin will be considered a commodity.
Come on, Semler.
Fart coin.
Come on. I'm watching the fucking 5-minute
Alright.
chart now. We've
We've got our
Oh,
little
God.
bias
What a fucking
boy here.
degen.
He's got
reclaim
he's got
the structure. Come on.
chips
Dude,
on the
what
table.
percentage? What percentage of your trading portfolio is in SMLR right now?
For this play specifically?
Yeah.
I can tell you 1 second.
Portion sizing is key, everybody.
I have
I've got a big size.
$6,000 on the line or something.
Okay, that's not a
He's
percentage,
asked
but
a
I'll take it.
percentage. Yeah. And he
It's
doesn't
not-
want to dox
it's-
it, so
Yeah.
it's okay. Get him drunk
That's
enough,
fine.
he'll tell you his mom's security number, social security number.
No, I was trying to be nice by saying the percentage and not the dollar.
Yeah,
amount, but,
I know. But he
It's
said the
not-
dollar
it's
amount, so
not
now he
very
can't say the
high.
percentage.
It's not a big percentage.
Yeah, he doesn't like losing
Well-
money. He's very Irish that way.
Well,
I have a
was
big
up
percentage in
I
these
was up
shorts,
10
so.
grand, and now I'm gonna lose money.
All right, so the
Oof.
current CFTC chairman is Caroline D. Pham. God help us, it's a woman.
If it wasn't
And,
for these Thai bitches, I'd be depressed right now.
And let me see. The SEC is Paul Atkins. So I don't know. Why did you ask that?
We have 230 viewers on there.
It's still low.
Oh,
It's
why did
early
I
time,
ask?
don't- Yeah.
Just because, different people have different philosophies, but I'm assuming those people are just Trump loyalists and will do whatever Trump wants. So,
Yeah. You want me
which
to
is
tell her
just go full
background to you?
degen. President
Yeah, it's
degen.
basically it's all political hires. The main work is done by people below them, and for now, it's like Trump hires their near and dear. I can tell you a little bit of background on her, I guess. She was in financial services, law and finance, 24 years, over a decade in crypto and digital assets. She was a managing director at Citigroup, where she was a chief administrative officer, institutional client groups, and her also includes deputy head of global regulatory affairs, head of capital markets.
All right,
global
nobody
head of
cares about
fraud
any of that
groups.
shit.
Okay.
Nah. She's just gonna do whatever Trump
Fucking
tells her to do.
Heisenberg's
tell you what would
2x
really-
short on MSTR looks good today. Fuck
Let's
you, Heisenberg.
go.
you have
MSTZ
that?
for the win.
Yeah, let's see MSTZ. We'll pull it up.
When did you buy that though?
He's down still like a loser though.
Oh, well, he did, yeah.
It's up 10%.
Do you know
but
the current SEC
it's
commissioner
fucking-
was
this
also
chart
commissioner?
is insane. This is what this guy owns. This thing looks like dog shit. It's
can't
literally
see it.
gone to zero from beginning. It came
He's not
out,
worth talking about.
It came out September 2024 and it was $500. It's currently trading at $350.
Well, dude,
The
I mean,
master-
that's all
was gonna
short
wear this
ETFs
today.
do that.
I was
Let's
gonna
say
wear
Donald-
this today, but in hindsight, I decided not
Donald
to wear
Pump.
it because, yeah, I was like great for Tembi. I didn't wear this, but I'm trying to be in mourning with him.
I've
So-
soured on Trump, but we don't have to go there.
You guys all look
Dude,
like
you were a
vape.
Trump supporter.
Thank you, Greaser.
For like 10 years, yeah.
Yeah. We all look like we vape. What does that mean, Dick Greaser? That we are based?
Fuck that
So
guy.
yeah, fuck we are.
Fuck.
He's okay. I think. Oh, I thought so. There's a Dick Whitman and there is a Dick Greaser. I don't know which one this is.
Wow, we're getting more Dilly coverage. Shout out Dilly.
No comment.
We'll retweet this. I didn't watch it, but I
Look,
guess it's
look.
what he's
Wait,
saying,
there's
50.
another
Who
one?
cares? You should just
Whoa,
apologize.
we are
Mr.
pumping.
Come
For
on.
what? What did I do?
You're just like, in general, she's a girl and you're a dude, and you should have a little more like civility or gentlemanty. And how do you say that? I don't know, man. Just like, just
Bend
chill,
the
just
knee,
chill.
pussy. Bend the
You
knee.
can't be like, you can't be like, oh, I'm a Pajit, it's okay. Like, no, 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 no. You
I
know.
never did that though. I never did that. I'm Pajit. It's
Ah,
okay. I didn't pull the
uh,
Pajit card ever.
okay, all right, all right.
I
I'm just
identify
saying.
as white. I identify as white. Okay, look at this.
Well, from one white man to another, I'll just say go easy on the ladies. And I know people say I'm white knighting or whatever. I'm just saying it's
They
like,
say that to me all the time, bro. They can never be
He is a
happy. Either
white
I'm a
knight, though.
simp,
He
either
is a
I'm a
simp
simp,
white
a
knight.
white knight, or I'm a hater, like you say. And I've seen the haters. I've been on Bitcoin Twitter for 2 years. Like I've seen what men can do to women, and I've never done a fraction of that, and I'm never gonna do it because I think it's weak. But me and Dilly were friends, and I'm a little bit hurt that we are not anymore. But it's okay. Like I'm gonna stop commenting on it. That's it.
You just commented
all right.
on it.
I
I'm
will
not
end my
gonna
comment by saying I'm not commenting on it. Just have some grace
Well said, Beast.
is
This
all
is
I
me
ask.
being graceful. This is me being
He's the
graceful.
one that is graceful. I'm probably the one that's not graceful.
Yeah, I think you're projecting him thing. Like, he called her the B word, and I'm not for that. And I actually told him to stop.
Mm,
If you look at the stream.
fair
For
enough. Fair enough.
We need a
all the time, Master, I was fighting
118.
left and right.
118.
When I was,
Come on.
yeah, 118. Let's go.
Come
What's
on.
Semler doing? Is it above 41? Is it above
He's
41?
at fucking $3,600. I'm gonna have to roll these fucking things again, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
So, Master, I wish you were here when I was fighting left and right dudes, like exes, people trolling her, the Ma Coddle thing. I have defended her for like a year or more.
This is
So
your no comment.
I'm just saying I don't
No,
appreciate
I
you
know.
just looking. I mean, you should look at the whole thing. So,
I don't know the whole thing. I'm out of the loop. I don't want to be in the loop, but I agree. I don't know enough about any of these situations to really comment. I'm just saying, in general, she's a girl and you're a dude, and have a little grace. That's all I'm saying.
And she's old,
you're right.
and you're not. You gotta be nice to old people.
We're all old. Come on.
Woman, you are more than a woman.
4220. I need a bounce to like 47 somehow. Please.
Oh, Mars is here. Mars,
Please.
how you feeling, bro? Give us some bullishness. Tim is crying here.
Is Mars here to do
And
his...
this guy doesn't know anything. He thinks we're
Mars
going
might be
down.
here
No,
for
we're
a
just going
second.
up, bro. Hey, Mars, get out of here. Tell this guy to get out of here. He's fucking bearish as fuck. Come on, man. We're just starting up over here.
Welcome to the show, Mars.
You hear me?
Yep.
That's good.
Hey, yo.
We can
What's up,
hear
man,
you,
Mars?
Your Discord shit's probably fucked up. Discord sometimes changes the settings on its own. Lord have
Hey, he's a man,
mercy.
okay? He's gonna do his shit himself, okay? Stop telling the man what to do. I'm just saying. Just saying.
The
Gotta
IT
do
does
what
sound
you
better
gotta do.
coming from an Indian guy, I'm going to be honest.
The IT? Oh, okay, the IT. Yes, sir,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
here
yeah.
to support, sir. Sir, can you switch off and switch on your PC one time?
Dude, I worked at a bank once, and literally, like, an Indian guy called and was like, their system is going down. You have to type this into your, like, computer really quick." And I almost did it. I was like 20, and I almost fucking, like, went for it. And I was like, wait a second.
So you would have
This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, dude,
Dude,
my
he
cousin
almost,
was
like,
trying to
hacked
make
our
some
entire
money.
mainframe.
You couldn't let my cousin earn a little money, master? You got so many dollars. Your fucking banks are insured. Get out of here. Let
That's
the
true.
Pajit run the
That's
dollar
true.
now. You're not gonna let my cousin
You
run the
almost got me.
scam now?
Look, the only time it's okay to be racist is when someone's trying to scam you, either online or on the phone. Then you can call them any name in the book. But yeah,
Not in this
yeah.
podcast, sir. Not on my watch.
What's the market doing? Are we pumping?
Market, we are correcting a little bit. It's not a bear market, even though Tim B would have you believe it's a bear market, and Master wishes it's a bear market. We just have a teeny tiny
Oh, dude.
correction, just a teeny
We're
tiny
rolling
correction. That's
over.
all this is.
I was
On the
listening, and
weekly.
I was listening, and I heard I stand with Mastermind, who stands with Dilly, but
Let's go.
Sam,
I'm still friends
You're
with
a
Dilly.
Sam.
I know.
you're
I'm
a Sam, sir.
I love them
Obviously.
both. That's what I'm saying.
I
know.
stand with
All right.
Bitcoin Dive Bar. I have to.
Who stands with
I
me? Like
said-
I'm alone here. You're leaving
No,
me like
no,
in
we're
the
not
wind.
abandoning you. There's no abandonment here. We're just saying, you know.
I might abandon you. I don't know. We'll
I
see.
think
how
an
it goes.
apology is a good idea. I think an apology is a good idea.
Like an apology video, like a tour. You wanna
I can
do a
help you with
tour?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can help you with
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Mars
okay.
is good at those.
Well,
Let's go.
the day a person deserves an apology, they will get an apology. Till then, they will remain the common denominator.
Did you see her mashup that she made of you?
Yes, of course. Pretty
yeah, that's
based.
pretty
She's
good.
a good
That's
agent.
pretty good. Yeah,
She makes good memes,
Humor.
bro. I'm not kidding. This is not even me being sarcastic. She makes
Yeah,
great
She
memes.
definitely is trashing us. She's got her simp army
It's
on our
okay.
ass.
Remember, if she thinks she's rent free here, remember we are rent free there. So it's just a exchange of rental space
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get
we're
that.
on
It's a good
all
job.
three.
Back to
All right,
market.
Tim. So what do you got for Mars? You got some alpha on the bill? Got some alpha for us? Me and David Bailey went a little bit today. You want to talk about Bitcoin Twitter drama, bro?
What'd you
Me
do?
and David Bailey are good.
You're-
Well, I mean, I just commented. He was like, "I'm building shit," and I'm like, "No, you're not. You're not building anything. You're building nothing. You're building shit, literally dog shit." And he's like, "Should I start a podcast?" So that was like a little jab at us, like, "Oh, should I start a podcast?" And then you'll
So
think
he
I'm doing
knows.
something, and I'm like,
He knows he's got,
He
you
knows.
got a
"He
podcast.
knows, yes,
That's
Oh,
pretty
Yes, sir, I
nice.
think
Bullish.
so."
That's pretty
Bullish.
And I said, maybe you should do a podcast about podcasts because that's all you're good at, you know?
Oh.
My Bitcoin treasury companies by other Bitcoin treasury companies. That's
I
my
get that.
alpha.
I'm tracking.
Yeah, I'm sure you
That's a
did
good-
too.
That's a good clapback. I like that. Well, let's get him on the show.
I-
Let's hash it out.
Let's do it. I would love David Bailey
would
on the
come.
show. Tell him what a
David
shit
Bailey, if you're in the
he is.
chat, come on up. Come on up. Let's talk it out.
We can give you.
We'll send you a link.
We'll send you the Discord link. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Come on
I
home,
would
David
have
Bailey.
Bitcoin. I will wear a Bitcoin magazine T-shirt. Okay, how about that?
Yeah. I'm looking
wear
for
a
brand
knockoff.
deals. I'm looking for merch
Yes,
deals
sir.
too. I'll
Yes,
rip
sir.
anyone's
Yes, sir.
merch. Anyone's
Yeah,
brand.
Honestly, a
we'll
shirt
wear any
with
brand.
Mars PFP on it.
Yeah,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll wear that.
Let's go.
I do want to say that. How did I know that Naka is one of the worst investments you can
Let's see
make? Is
what
that I
Naka's
know
doing.
somebody who has a track record of picking the worst ever shitcoin stocks. That person has got a track record of picking the worst thing. So I'm like,
Who is that?
if that person
Who are
is
you
picking, I
referring
don't know.
to?
I mean, that person will remain nameless. But
You hear this, Mastermind?
Save
if
everywhere.
if that person, if he or she is holding Naka, then I'm not touching it. Not gonna
It's
touch it.
down 5.82%.
It's below
Your
$10.
no
bro.
comment is more of
Remember
a
that.
comment. than
Yeah.
a comment.
He's not commenting. None of us
Right.
are commenting. We're
Gonna
just
see what-
we're
No
just
comment, no comment.
covering the situation. We're monitoring the
Naka is
situation.
going to
Monitor-
zero. It's going to
We're all
zero.
monitoring.
Naka.
We had to
is
start a
going to zero.
podcast just to monitor the
It
situation.
might not be though, bro. It might not be.
Could have sold this shit live.
Might not. Could be.
on the
Could be.
air.
It's thing. Could be. Could
I'm not
be.
a holder. I'm not a holder of Naka, but you know,
Yeah.
it's got a big marketing
Oh, it's
arm.
still
The biggest.
$10.
Yellow said
Yeah.
you said she.
I said he or she.
Said she.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shout out high.
There are a lot of like. It could be Bones. Could be Bones.
Honestly, though, like Tim, your breakdown of like the top 15 Bitcoin treasury companies was pretty solid. I don't know if you've done that
Yeah, I
on
love
stream,
that.
but like,
Yeah.
not
like
the way
mine
he
are
did on
shit.
Space. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
I love that.
he just
I
went through
love
them in
that.
like 30 seconds. Like
love
MSTR, of course. Fuck Naka, fuck Meta Planet.
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck all the
It was
miners.
pretty
I
SMLR is
have
really
that
the only
list.
one.
I have that list right here, actually. Written down. Very short list. But yeah,
Let's hear
MSTR, GOAT, Marathon, Miner, garbage. 21, Cantor, Hedge Fund, garbage. Riot, Miner, trash. Meta Planet, they're running the strategy. They're good. Galaxy, Data
They
Center,
have this.
Miner, garbage. CleanSpark, Miner, garbage. Tesla, not a Bitcoin company. HUD 8, Miner, garbage. Coinbase, Exchange, why don't they have more Bitcoin? Garbage. Block, Cash App, not a treasury company actively buying, garbage. Next Technology, don't even know what the business is, garbage. ProCap, Pomp Hedge Fund, garbage. Next SMLR, they're running the strategy, good. GameStop, worthless. Those are the top 15
So,
at the moment.
so Meta was good, you said, right?
It has a sailor.
Meta Planet,
The Dawn has.
The Dawn,
The
is
Dawn has
busted.
given it. Yes. It's
I
got
mean,
the
Dylan
Dawn
LeClaire's
now.
a smart guy, so I trust him to, at least implement the strategy.
Simon Garovich too. Simon Garovich, he's got his shit together.
Yeah.
But
But
remember
David
the
Bailey,
whole play.
be scarce. David Bailey put Dylan LeClaire in at that position. It's kind of like a proof of concept for Bailey.
Mm,
So if you're bullish on Meta, you might
I'm-
want to reconsider.
you're bullish on Bailey?
Yeah.
I'm bailing on
Well, hold
Bailey,
on.
bro.
Real quick, Tim. When you say the miners are garbage, like, why is that?
They
As
just
far as
have
Bitcoin Treasury
massive
Company.
dilution. Because they have to dilute shareholders just to keep mining, generally.
Keep the lights on, yeah.
Yep.
Right. That's fair.
Wait, aren't all Bitcoin trade or just for mining? Yeah, but Bitcoin treasury companies dilute shareholders to buy Bitcoin. It's not the same.
This is fucking
Right.
sickening, bro.
Relax, breathe. Get the baby
Legit
out.
up $24 now on the 40s.
Literally nobody cares.
I gotta bring it up.
man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're the only person holding SMLR.
Literally, he's like, we don't care. Get wrecked. Yeah, but let's talk about MSTY. MSTY has gone down below $22 to the 21.65.
Let's go.
And Winter is actually up. So Winter,
Winter Maxi over here.
the opposite of MSTY, and Master owns a lot of Winter, or at least a good portion, more than us, anyways. And that is actually in the green,
like
as
50-50.
obviously it's in the green today. You're 50-50. How many shares is that?
50-50.
How many
Let me
shares?
look.
Yellow
not too much,
says
so
you're
I'll
a
let you guys know.
professional, be scarce. You're a natural.
I was born to do this.
Professional gooner.
Shithouser, you
No,
said be scarce is the reason to watch.
True.
What?
Oh, it's a
Did you
dig
say,
at you,
Master? Did you say
What the
something,
fuck,
Master?
man?
What? Oh, sorry, there's an earthquake. There's an earthquake.
254 Misty shares and 171 Winter shares. So yeah, pocket watch that
Not equal.
shit.
It's not equal. It's not equal.
No, well, if you do the math, you'll realize that it is equal.
You
On
do know
dollar
you
amount.
have less. You have less Misty than I do. So.
What do you mean? I bought more Misty to beat you. How much do you have? How many shares?
284. Remember,
Oh,
I
I
bought
gotta
that.
buy
no,
like 30
two-
shares. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll do it right now. Fuck you.
Okay.
I'm doing it right now.
You're getting a good
You
price.
say
You're getting a good
30.
What's he
I know
buying?
exactly.
284. Yeah.
What is he
30.
buying?
So 284. I need
He's buying
31
Misty,
shares to
bro.
beat you.
He's buying
He's a yield
Misty.
maxi. Go chase
Literally
that
doing
yield
it
like
right
a
now.
beggar.
So you're
Please give me
selling
some-
you're selling Winter for Misty now?
Please give
No,
me
I'm
some
just gonna
yield.
buy a few shares just to be
Please give me
scared.
some
I'm
yield.
not selling Winter.
Give me yield. I'm a poor broker. No, I'm a growth guy. MSTR and Bitcoin will leave everything in the dust. Your 140% dividend yield is gonna look puny. I promise you that.
It's not even like the same play though. I don't get it. Like growth and yield is just a completely different play. So
Yeah.
all right, I now have 285 shares of Misty, so take that, be scarce.
You know, she
Suck
is a
it,
whore. She is a whore. She gives.
Misty.
Yes, she's a whore. So, and I would know. I know a whore when I see one. So, yeah,
That's true.
I would say one thing that I am gonna buy more Misty below $20. It's
You said
going
that
there.
about winter
It's
too.
everything. Yes, and it's going there too. I promise you that.
Do you guys think cycle theory's done?
No, I'm a cycle maxi.
No,
Are you?
isn't this a evidence of cycle like right here? People thought we were going to 130,
I'll
and we
bring up the
still are.
tweet. I mean,
What do you mean?
what, going to 130?
Well, people thought we were going to 130, and now we are here getting corrected. And people thought we were going 130 this week. And I know the week's not over. I'm just saying that was hyper bullish tardedness, and this happened, and you realize there's never any reason to be too bullish or too bearish.
No, I mean like 4-year cycle, multi-year bear market, 2-year bear markets, 80% corrections, that sort of thing.
I've said
Oh,
that
sorry.
until the 4-year cycle ends, there's no reason to believe that it will end.
I kind of believe that as well.
Yeah.
But I
I
do
mean, I
think
don't
that,
know. Yeah.
I was going to say, I do think that the treasury companies might, and the ETF might have changed the market a bit.
I heard a
Of
lot of
course they
super
have.
cycle
It's just to
talk
what extent?
last cycle
What?
too.
I know, but there's just so much institutional buying, and without them being, it's not that they're piling on leverage right now, which would be the catalyst for a bear market. Like once there's over exuberance and too much leverage in the system, then the bubble pops and you have a major correction like we did in 2021. But
It's not. Yeah. It's
okay,
not
go for
necessarily.
it.
No, it's not necessarily leverage, but it's just that like less and less credible companies are becoming Bitcoin treasury companies. So like obviously strategy is solid. They've survived a whole cycle. I imagine they're going to continue into the future. A few of these other ones, maybe similar, maybe Meta Planet, will also survive. But as more and more zombie companies try to save their company with a Bitcoin treasury, it's not actually going to save the underlying business. And they're going to sell the Bitcoin, and that's going to be a bearish narrative. And also, as other companies create Ethereum treasuries and Solana treasuries and Fartcoin treasuries, it's just, in my mind, what I see is more and more risk and more desperation. So it's not leverage per se, but it is further out on the risk curve.
Yeah, I was kind of making that same criticism and on the internet the other day about how, we were all talking about how a few years ago about how companies were going to adopt a Bitcoin treasury strategy, and we were all thinking like real companies, and it hasn't really been the case, and it's been these zombie companies that a lot of people are calling them. And the rebuttal to me, which kind of made sense, I don't know if I fully buy into it, is, but yeah, Mars, that's what you would expect. You'd expect the companies that need Bitcoin most to adopt it most, right? You'd expect the companies that are on the brink of failure to make a decision like that to adopt Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has traditionally had like a bottom-up sort of adoption, right? Like you don't expect something like Microsoft, like we were discussing last night, to jump into Bitcoin, because if anything, that's a signal that they don't know what else to do as a business. They don't have any other growth opportunities. So I'm not necessarily overall bullish on the treasury narrative. I'm just saying that it might make sense that we've seen it be adopted the way it has, with these kind of lesser known zombie companies doing it first.
They just have less credibility, and there's probably more and more like shady type people running it that are not like devoted. Like Michael Saylor is devoted to Bitcoin. He's made his whole internet personality Bitcoin, right? So he's not going to sell anytime soon, and it's working for him. So why would he sell? But
He would sell
all
for
these
a
other
tax.
companies, there's no.
He has sold for tax opportunities, but I don't blame him. If there is a loss on the books and you can just book it for
Right.
that quarter and get a tax advantage. But I'm sorry to interrupt you. You're 100% right. He's never selling. He's never selling.
No, but I'm like these other CEOs at these other companies have no track record, so I can't trust that they're not going to sell. I can't trust that they're going to implement the strategy perfectly. I can't trust that they're not going to over leverage and fuck it up. So, I don't know how many Bitcoin treasury companies there's going to be by the end of the cycle, but a good amount of them are probably going to blow up.
Yeah,
And by blow
I'm
up, I
betting
mean
on
sell the
that.
Bitcoin. Yeah. Mhm.
I think that will happen.
It's not
And
leverage, but it is
yeah.
risk.
Just
Mhm.
buying 40 shares of iBet right now.
You did?
Smash buy, fuck yellow. Boom.
Yo, let me check what I got. If I got any cash.
My phone's on
Fuck you,
5%, so
Tao.
if I peace out, that's why.
What time is it there?
1:52 a.m.
You're walking outside.
11:30.
Yeah.
It's safe.
Don't want
Nobody
to
fucks with
disturb
you in
the fam.
China.
Is it safe out there?
It is. I mean, I have not seen any fentanyl addicts or drunks or murderers or rapists. It's all pretty safe,
Well, you're
quite
not in
frankly.
Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Minneapolis.
exactly.
Well,
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
so I'm sitting on cash right now.
This
I
is
should buy
about as
something.
bad as it could have gone. Fuck me, man.
Should I buy MSTR or buy
never.
iBit? What should I buy?
Both. I'm buying some
Winter.
MSTR right now.
Winter. I'm
No,
not
I'm
looking
buying
for
MSTR.
income.
No. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
fair
you.
enough.
I just fucking I'm a
Cold
little
storage
short.
Bitcoin, dude.
I'm gonna buy some.
I'm a little
iBit.
short on.
I don't give a
I'm
fuck.
gonna buy one MSTR. Cause I bought iBet.
How much do I need?
I'm gonna add some cash. You know what? I'm gonna buy some Misty too.
I don't want to sell. I want to buy, dude.
This is just the buy stream.
What are we buying?
Tim, you got to buy something just so we can all close that loop.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
I might
Bought
just buy
Misty
some fucking
images.
SMLR shares just to pray.
All right, done.
More fucking.
Okay,
See,
so
you should be lowering your cost basis right now, Tim, by buying more similar.
I know.
So I just bought iBet, MSTY, and one share of MSTR.
My cost basis is 42.27 on SMLR. I was up at the
Yeah,
beginning.
he's in
not
the
great.
red. He's in the red. Yeah, he's in the red.
Yeah, it's not good.
That
But
trading
I've been-
account's
How
down
does
every
it-
day, boys.
I've been buying
It's okay,
it since
it's-
it was 50 though, so.
It's part of being insemination. You're just being inseminated right now. Eric Semler is in Eric Semler is in you, and he is making sure that you're insemination.
Wow.
I'm definitely getting fucked, so.
Shout out Joe Burnett. These are the kind of investors you have. These paper short-term, high time preference motherfuckers. So much for the
it was
mustard seed.
massive. I should have fucking sold. I'm an idiot.
Imagine selling.
Yes. This is why I front run the bear instead of trying to get the marginal return of the bull.
Calm down. Okay, calm down. We
Look,
just had
all
a
the
tiny
Bitcoin
break.
hodlers have already like 7x or more of their bottom buys. You know, I mean, that was the time to make the easy money was 2 years ago when you were buying at 16K. Now, it's risky. The risk reward ratio is it's not good.
It's
could go
true, but
higher.
if you got cash on the side, you're FOMOing like a motherfucker. You know?
I'm not. I'm getting ready for the bear. That's what I'm doing. I'm also
Hey.
shorting the QQQ.
Hey,
It is. I'm sorry. Hey, I told you I came back to Twitter to FUD the top, okay, and to judge everybody. So there I
that's
am.
not in
You're
yet.
gonna get
Not
fucked.
in yet.
And you're gonna get fucked. And you're gonna get fucked.
It's probably not in yet, quite frankly.
Better not.
So
be.
what's your
Not
bottom?
until I become a millionaire and round trip it, then.
That's right. We got a 3x from here or something. You know.
I mean, yeah,
From
but some
here?
of us already are a millionaire, so
Fuck you.
shout out Mars, shout out Mars, shout out
You're a
Tao.
millionaire too, pussy.
No, fuck yourself.
I'm not.
Your parents are
I'm a poor,
millionaires.
I'm a poor Indian.
Yo,
That's
I
what
love
you
how
gotta
on this
talk
first
with.
I'm
stream I walked.
just a poor boy. Sorry.
What does it say? Talk less, work what?
It says talk less, work more.
Work more.
You don't work, bro.
That's quite an ironic shirt.
I know, it's ironic.
All you do is talk, bro.
Wait a minute, this
And you
is
don't
work. I stream twice a day. It's hard work.
Have you guys thanked the sponsors yet? Is that at the top of the
Tim
hour?
B is down. All right, I'll do a top of the hour read, okay? Tim B is not in the mood. All right.
Strategy is somewhere.
All right, the Bitcoin dive bar is sponsored by Strategy. Michael Saylor is the GOAT, still the GOAT. I promise you, he's right now smash buying Bitcoin, as you should. This show is
Going up
also
forever, Laura.
the dive bar is also sponsored by SMLR Scientific, the number one cardiac healthcare company that is following strategy. It has the blessing of the Dawn, Michael Saylor, and Eric Semler is a G, Joe Burnett is a G, Natalie Brunel is hot. Well, she used to be hotter, but, still hot. And
Chill, bro.
we love Semler Scientific. We love strategy. We are sure you're gonna win at the end, even though you're getting fucked right now.
Here's my
Thank
question:
you.
why do all these Bitcoin treasury companies start in the post-halving year, like the worst time to do this? Why does nobody come in the bear?
Because they can't.
It's not easy to raise
the-
capital when
they
Bitcoin
can't-
is. Yeah, they can't raise
hit
capital,
the
bro.
ATM in the bear, and they can't get cheap.
Okay.
debt.
But this is where Sailor stands
But if you
out.
have cash
this is where
flow.
Sailor. Oh, okay. So companies with cash flow are buying Bitcoin is a red signal for their investors because they're like, oh, you can't grow business anymore. You don't have any more ideas anymore. You're gonna buy Bitcoin because you're gonna sit on your Bitcoin like most maxis. Listen, the reason Sailor is the GOAT because he was buying like us all the way through the bear. The bear is where he
True.
accumulated his first 200,000 Bitcoins. And guess what? When we went above 70 and 80, he stacked 4 years he took. Sailor took 4 years to get to 200,000 Bitcoins. And guess what? How much time did he take to get the next 200,000? 1 year. 1 year. He bought 4 years worth of coins in 1 year when we had the bull run. So just saying,
Here's
you
the thing,
need the
though.
top.
I recall when they implemented the Bitcoin strategy that he specifically said, like, we're having an investor rotation, meaning anyone who's not down with our new Bitcoin strategy, sell, and anybody who thinks it's interesting, buy. So, you just got to get the right people on board, invested into your company.
I mean, there is a conspiracy theory he's been touched on the shoulder by the deep state.
He's been blessed up.
Like he's in blessed.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, wink,
I
wink.
wouldn't doubt it, honestly.
2 hours to bounce.
Nothing to look here.
God,
Nothing to look here.
please bounce.
I mean, my theory has been whether or not he is in on it from the beginning or not. I think if the US government comes to Sailor and says, yo, we're taking all your Bitcoin, he's going to be like, yes, sir. I'm a good patriot. I'm happy to help my country. Here you go. That's it.
Question.
Hey, he's been blessed up. Look, that guy. There's no way that guy ain't accumulating 1 million coins or on track to without having some conversations from his former customers. In the intelligence community. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
strategy.
100.
His former core business was. So yeah, I think the goal for the feds is to domicile as much Bitcoin into the American capital markets as possible. I don't think they're going to 6102 it. It's certainly a risk, but I don't think that's the play. I think the play is to co-opt as much Bitcoin into the capital markets as possible, securitize it, financialize it, keep it in America that way.
Mhm.
And and you keep it in that pseudo public private relationship that intelligence communities and the bureaucrats love. Like they still have control over it if
And
strategy
everybody's giving them the coins
or
now
BlackRock
to get loans.
or
And
Of course,
you can
yeah.
accumulate it without alerting other governments that you're accumulating. It's
exactly.
through some private company. This guy's just doing what he wants to do because he's a free citizen,
He's
but
just a
not really.
prophetic guy.
That's why I'm bullish. 'Cause
Sure.
He's blessed
Yeah.
up. He's blessed up. Let's go,
Yeah.
Fed Sailor.
When you get
Come
the
on board.
blessing, yeah. There's a lot of companies over the years who got the
Semler's-
blessing and
Semler's
became.
got the blessing.
No.
Come on.
You got the blessing too.
Do you think
Well, he's
that
got
because the
blessing
US
from Sailor,
Okay, that's how it works.
the
Let's
Dawn's
go.
blessing.
proxy of a proxy of a proxy? So let me ask you
All right,
this.
my phone's
Let me
about to die, though. I'm about to
It's
peace.
okay.
You
Let me
guys.
ask you one question, Mars.
Interesting.
Uh, do you
Yeah.
think that because US was not the global reserve currency in 1929, then you had the depression. Also, you had a very highly unregulated stock market, and it was basically like the roaring 20s, and like everything went. And like even now, to be honest, in Trump, I feel the same roaring 20s in the crypto verse or in the
Needs to
Bitcoin verse that
bounce
comes to Wall
right now.
Street. Um, so, do you think, Mars, that that led to the bank run, and that's why FDR had to do the 6102 in 1933 and say we don't have enough reserves in the bank to like back the dollar, so I'm going to take everybody's gold and right. And by the way, Bitcoin is a young asset. It's not like it's not a treasury. It's not a treasury asset of the world like gold is. It's not a currency. It's not money. It's not an exchange among nations for energy. You know what the gold was, right, in the 20s and 30s. So I mean, in 50 years, in 60 years, if you bring this up to me, I'm going to say yeah, because now it, the world is exchanging Bitcoin for Bitcoin is the base money or whatever is the highest, the most alpha asset, and then you have the dollar, which is money, and Bitcoin is the capital or the asset. But I don't see. I mean, do you think? Don't you think it's like is United States, it's kind of crumbling at that point as a democratic country if it's doing that. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I mean, you kind of just gave me your opinion on it all. You know, I I don't believe in the death of fiat. Maybe this is tangential, but like I don't know that I don't know that Bitcoin's going to kill fiat. Um, I don't think. Okay, so I had this realization with the Great Depression, um, and other like large financial crises is that like when there's a financial crisis severe enough, people crave Keynesian economics and a money supply that can be expanded so that the society, the
What
financial
are you doing?
institutions, and Main
Need my
Street can be
speaker.
bailed
I'm
out.
on stream.
I need my speaker.
You're on a hot mic.
I'll mute him.
Um, right? Like the idea of the death of fiat would require that the population doesn't want fiat anymore, in my opinion, at the end of the day. And I don't think Bitcoin ever truly gets to that point because I think if we get on a Bitcoin standard, let's say we get to a hyper Bitcoinized standard, then there will inevitably be a financial crisis that is severe enough where on a Bitcoin standard and without a lender of last resort like the Fed, people are going to feel real pain. There's going to be creative destruction that kills real industry, real jobs, real parts of the economy, real Bitcoin banks are going to collapse, and it's going to be bad enough that some certain politicians are going to get in front of the camera and going to be able to say, we would have been able to prevent this if we would have had a flexible and expandable money supply, and at which time it's going to be popular again. In which time it might come back into existence, fiat. So I always kind of believe that fiat will exist. I think Bitcoin is um it's the optionality. It's the escape hatch, right? Like it doesn't need to kill fiat. It just needs to be there so that we can sidestep fiat if we want. And it's an individual technology more than a um that's I guess I'll just say it like that. It's an individual technology for the individual to be able to have a second option to avoid debasement, to avoid censorship resistance, whatever you want, whatever particular trait of Bitcoin that you find attractive. You can use it for that reason. But I don't know. Maybe 3 years ago, be scarce. Oh, nice, smoking a cig. Let's fucking go. 3 years ago, I thought it was gonna kill the U.S. dollar. And I've since pared back from that stance. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know.
It's still definitely decades to go, and I think that they are trying to scaffold. I use this term scaffold the U.S. dollar with Bitcoin because what we can see with the Genius Act and with the Clarity Act is that they want the dollar and the treasury bonds to be more popular, and they want everybody to be on the dollar rails, right? That's why you can see that Tron and Ethereum and Solana are literally in bed with the White House, and they have their pawns in all governments right now, trying to get their rails popular in for the dollar, and they don't care. Like I think there's
Yeah.
probably going to be one or two chains that are more endorsed than the other, but I think it's basically Hayabuya. It's like, yeah, Bitcoin goes up, we get to print more dollars, Bitcoin goes another 10x, we get to print another 10x dollars, and the dollar is not going anywhere because guess what? Nobody wants any other currency and fiat.
Yes, and I also think like the conversation around Bitcoin as a medium of exchange is kind of moot. I'm not that interested in it as a medium of exchange because I don't think it is the ultimate thing that matters. What ultimately matters is whether or not it's a unit of account. Until Bitcoin is a unit of account in an economy, the dollar will still be used to purchase goods and services, right? The medium exchange component is an intermediary step. So like until Bitcoin it matures and grows to the size where it doesn't have its volatility, right? Where it's stable enough where a gallon of gas or a soda at the gas station can be priced in Bitcoin, and it's not gonna screw up or swing wildly in the meantime. Then what are we really talking about? Like, medium exchange doesn't matter to me. Unit of account does.
I agree. Me too. I'm not looking forward to be able to, exchange my Bitcoin for a house or a car anytime soon. I just
It's
want to
like
borrow against it.
I think it's always. I also am kind of uninterested when people talk about whether Bitcoin or companies are paying in Bitcoin. It's like, who cares? At least in America, right? Like I'm speaking from a very Americanized perspective. Who cares if a company pays in Bitcoin? Like every one of us can exchange dollars for Bitcoin. I can do it on like 4 different apps on my phone. Like it's not a big deal. So like that again is kind of like a LARPing phase of adoption to me, right? Like at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is whether or not the people demand Bitcoin. How they get it, whether they receive it directly in a paycheck from their employer or they receive dollars and then exchange it into Bitcoin after the fact, doesn't matter to me. It's just the ultimate demand of the people of the country that matters. At the end of the day, that's it.
Yeah, that's right. And guess what? You know what I like is like I'm saying it's for everyone. If you want to use it as a currency, do it. You got Lightning. If you want to do it on chain, do it. You want to pay the fees, you can. The fees are low, high, you don't care, do it. Who gives a fuck? Like I don't like people who like to talk in absolutes. This is the capital. This is an asset. This is a currency. It's everything. It's everything. That's one.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
isn't that what we like about Bitcoin?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm a
Hey,
hodler. I'm not a spender. What's up, Ree?
Hey, I just wanted to jump in because this is the conversation that I've been following for a while. And I think that a lot of Bitcoiners could benefit by understanding some certain laws here with like Gresham's law. Like Bitcoin doesn't change human nature. And throughout human history, even with gold, the most industrious people hoard gold and they use clipped coins or they use less desirable metals in order to exchange for goods and services. And I don't think that changes with an asset like Bitcoin. You're treating it just like gold. The most industrious people are going to hoard it. And you might find these small groups of people who want to use it as currency, and that's fine. But that's not going to scale anytime soon. And Gresham's law states that bad money chases out good money. So as long as the US dollar is in demand and people are exchanging it for goods and services, Bitcoin will never replace it. Same thing with gold. All this BRICS nation stuff, it's all FUD. It's never going to scale to the amount of transactions that gets done in dollars.
Yeah, and
Yep.
you see the dollar becoming more and more popular over time, which we often talk about in Bitcoin with like the milkshake theory, and it just seems like it's a beast to topple, and the end is not in sight yet.
100%. You don't have to unmute your mic every time though, or are you
Well, I
conscious?
cough.
I don't know.
I cough,
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
like
You can
fidgeting, and
cough, bro.
I don't want to. I don't
I
want to sip my
fart.
soda in a fucking mic.
It's okay. I'm
Make
farting
some
since
weird
last
fucking
30
noise.
minutes.
Yeah. Oh, can I swear?
Yes, we
I can say
encourage it.
shit. Okay.
Fuck, shit, faggot. That's
Yeah.
the line. We draw the line there. Yeah.
The other thing I like about, like, I'll be very honest about is I like my credit card. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Me too. Me
I
too.
like my credit card. I like the 3% cash back I get. I like the fraud protection. I like the benefit. I mean, it works well. Like, again, this is a very Americanized perspective, and this isn't shitting on Bitcoin. It's just the world that we live in. Like, in an economy like ours, like the payment rails actually work. People will be like, "Oh no, it takes like weeks to send money or days to settle." It doesn't for
Not,
me,
yep,
dude. I literally
yep,
tap my phone on a screen at a store and I can buy whatever I want. And so, how do you
yep.
overcome that on a Bitcoin rail? You have to be an order of magnitude better or more innovative to convince people to go, "Hey, actually, I'm going to start using a totally different payment system." It can't just be marginally better. You can't just say Lightning Network saves the 3% transaction fees. And now, you remember when Jack Mahler's, he was like, you're going to be able to buy sodas at the gas station. And it's like, oh, this is going to be huge. It's going to be a 3% savings. And it's going to totally disrupt the industry. 3% ain't shit. It's not enough to incentivize stores to incentivize customers to use Bitcoin as opposed to their existing credit card networks. And that's why we haven't seen it take off in years since that announcement. And that's okay. That's okay. Bitcoin's still here. It's still going to be, it's still one of the most amazing technologies ever invented. It's still going to grow 100x from here. It's still going to change the world, but like, it's going to be slower than what I think most people think.
Yeah,
Amen.
exactly. No one's going to be, a regular everyday person that actually understands Bitcoin isn't going to spend it on a cheeseburger and fries. They know that it's going to accrue in value. They know that it's going to
Yep.
appreciate. And yet it's like, well, if they accept dollars and I understand that fiat's going down while Bitcoin's going up, what am I going to use to spend for this cheeseburger for my mortgage? I'm not going to spend my Bitcoin. That's crazy. That's human nature, and Bitcoin doesn't change any of that.
And spend and replace is fake and gay and retarded and inconvenient. Like the idea, well, I'll just spend Bitcoin and then rebuy it. Yeah, okay, well, there's tax implications. It's an extra step. I have to manage an extra, there's a whole separate account where my Bitcoin is, and I got my dollars over here. Now I got to it's just like, that's not what I'm interested in. I'm a lazy consumer. I love convenience. Most people are like me. I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather just continue to use my credit card until there's a meaningful reason to move to Bitcoin to spend it. And that's where I'm at. I know there's a lot of people that are like, you need to spend your Bitcoin for the good of Bitcoin, but I'm not really a Bitcoin
Now,
evangelist.
let me talk from the third world, okay? And if I may, is that I had to give 5 to 6% extra whether I buy KYC or non KYC. I only buy KYC, like I don't have any non KYC coin, you know. And so all I'm saying is that when I do then transfer the sats from my wallet to my Lightning wallet, it's not inconvenient. There's barely any fees sometime, most of the time. But I do have to remember if I get the opportunity to go somewhere like a Bitcoin meetup and buy something just to like give them an appreciation that, yeah, this is going to cost me 5% more. I have given plebs on Twitter on birthdays, or they had kids, or I bought somebody a coffee because I was, you know, just trying to be appreciative. And I remember now, and that, okay, not only the sats cost me way more. If I would have given them, I was never able to replace the sats I sent them, because getting Bitcoin is not easy here. Number one, number in India, even in Thailand, right? And yes, if I buy a coffee, it just costed me 6% more. Who does that help? It doesn't help my vendor. It doesn't help me. Okay, they get to stack sats, but the coffee just costed me more. So we are not there yet where like one sat is equal to one sat. That's at the point where I say it doesn't matter. Until then, you're paying a premium to give your sats.
Yeah. And I'll just also say, like, when I was ranting there, part of what I was saying was taken from someone like June Seth, who I appreciate, and he has said, Bitcoin doesn't need evangelism, and so it's really like that hit me hard, right? Like, it's like speaking back against that push that's out on Bitcoin Twitter, that you need to spend Bitcoin in order for the good of Bitcoin, in order for Bitcoin to be adopted. We need to start spending it. We need to start using it. It's like, no, we don't. If Bitcoin is as powerful as we think it is, if it is as novel as we think it is, and as valuable as we think it is, it stands on its own. It really does, right? It doesn't need to be forced. I don't need to be telling my store clerk they need to adopt Bitcoin. They'll adopt it when they get to this. And I'm sure people are going to be like rolling their eyes if they are 4 listeners listen to this and go, oh my God, whatever. But like, no, man, like it's Bitcoin is being adopted at like a record rate. Like it is crushing it out there. It doesn't need evangelism. It needs you to hold it and to invest in it to start, and we can go from there.
You want to add to that, Ree? All right, I'll just say one thing. Now I'm going to speak in the opposite direction. And this is true. I'm not trying to be a contrarian. But yes, you're right. And you prefaced your rant. And I mean, you did say that I'm in a world where the payment rails work. Dollar is fine. You have so much convenience with 4 different apps that you can just pay anybody fiat in a microsecond and you don't have to use Lightning or Bitcoin. That's great. I come from a place where my currency falls 5% every year, right? So against the dollar, and again way worse against Bitcoin. I'm sometimes my country has more inflation than the U.S. and certainly in like the regular things we need every day. Sometimes we have in the past, in the last 10 years, we have been demonetized 2 times, actually 3 times. And our currency has been changed overnight, and we've been given 6 months to deposit all our fiat in the bank and get the new notes. And I know my friend Sani, shout out timechainstats.com. Sorry, timechainindex.com. I'm so sorry, I got mixed up there. And Sani, my brother from Lebanon, he had his money frozen in the bank account. He couldn't withdraw it, and that has costed him thousands of dollars because that money in Bitcoin terms has just fallen. It's still falling. The Lebanese pound is crashing every day. So I do need to just add that, even though I know you were not talking about it in the sense of store of value, you were talking about in the medium of exchange. All I'm saying is that when you hold it for a store of value in a country like Pakistan, Nigeria, Argentina, Venezuela, India, uh, Sri Lanka, which had a big economic collapse, Bangladesh had the economic collapse last year, it works. You hold it as a store of value or a medium of exchange, you are now in the green, and you got saved.
Yeah. Well, and my perspective is like it. I relate it to like well, first of all, what you were saying is I think those are good examples of circumstances that foster natural demand for
Outside,
Bitcoin,
yeah.
right? Like that is what creates the demand for Bitcoin as, say, a medium of exchange. Like that's why Bitcoin is needed and why it will be used in those ways. And again, my perspective, like I actually really related to the recovery community that I'm in. In that recovery community, we have like a motto. It's attraction rather than promotion. Like the people who are interested in doing what we're doing will see it and start to do it. And I think that's what Bitcoin is. Like, it doesn't need to be forced on anyone. More and more people are just waking up to what it can do for themselves, for their family members, how it can be used, the technology in a variety of different ways. And as a result, a natural demand for it is continuing to grow. It doesn't need to be pushed on anyone. It happens just given the circumstances and under natural circumstances. So that's where I'm at.
It has to be. It has to be
And
natural.
then,
I'm
here's
sorry,
another
rescale
thing to
your rugging.
take note of.
Rescale.
Oh, he's
Am I
there.
rugging? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, you're rugging.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Yep.
Better? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just something else to think about is that, the United States is not a producer saver nation anymore. We're a consumer debtor nation. We export dollars to other nations for goods and services. And if we were to adopt a Bitcoin standard, we would be exporting our Bitcoin out to these other countries. And we can't compete with these countries. Our standard of living is too high to compete with people who are living on dirt floors making t-shirts and our merch. And the moment that we adopt a Bitcoin standard, all of our Bitcoin, our hoard of Bitcoin, goes out to other nations, and we put ourselves into a third world nation status almost overnight. We would lose out on that because no one would accept dollars anymore. We wouldn't have anything. We wouldn't be, and then we'd have to kind of repeat that cycle where we have to start adopting a producer saver mindset. But we would face a lot of pain and misery for the majority of people.
That's actually interesting. I've never thought about that. It's like, does the Triffin dilemma still exist on a Bitcoin standard? And you'd think structurally it might, wouldn't it? Because Bitcoin would be a more valuable currency and global currencies would
Can
be
can you dumb it down for me? The the Triffin dilemma.
because the dollar is the world reserve currency. It has a structural underpinning to it, which keeps it as a certain value relative to all global currencies, and as a result, there's a structural trade imbalance. We export, we buy other people's shit because we have a valuable currency. I don't know, Ryu, how would you say it?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. We used to be that. We used to be the producer saver nation, and then all these countries they would send all their gold here to the United States, and that's why a regular everyday person with a bus driver job was able to support his family and kids and stuff because we actually produced and created things that we exported into the world. But nowadays we don't do that anymore. We are a consumer debtor nation, and we export dollars in exchange for the goods and services. And so we have actually a really good thing going. And it's crazy to me sometimes how Bitcoiners have this narrative that, we need to adopt this standard, this Bitcoin standard, and we need to kill the dollar. If we did that, we would, like I said, Great Depression level type stuff. It would be pain and misery for the majority of the population because our standard is so high, we simply cannot compete with other manufacturing nations that don't have that same quality of standard of living.
Don't you export technology the most, like, and financial products the biggest net profit margin is in businesses like Microsoft, Google, Meta, X, OnlyFans, Snapchat. Like, don't you like every single technology company comes from the US, and you are now Facebook and Apple, they make so much money selling the technology products in the US that they have to find tax havens like Ireland, Cayman, Cyprus, to store their wealth. Like, they are making money hand over fist. I agree that your biggest export is the dollar, which is backed by war and your submarines and your naval carriers. But let's not get fooled here. Like, that's not just it. Like, the Russia and America in the 50s were head and head in military prowess, but America had way more things to offer you, and which you said that we were a producer nation, we were an industrious nation, and you're not that anymore. You're a technological nation. Everything that is SaaS, everything that is, I don't know enough about IT, but I do believe that all the social media and all the like apps are basically developed in the US that mean anything in this world. Like the Chinese AI, what was it called, Mars? Which basically had a twilight, like a 15-day. Yeah, I don't remember, but it like it's nowhere to be seen, right? Like Chat GPT and Grok and Gemini are still the top AI companies. Even the AI generation is more in the US than anywhere else. So I agree with you what you just said, that you need the dollar to hold its financial prowess, but it's not only based on like war and like ammunition. It's based on your technological revolution, which you have persisted in the 2020s. It has. It's still the technological superpower of the world. So I don't agree it's only like the industrial part. I do think that countries are already indebted to WEF, IMF, the US. You are kind of forced to use the US treasuries as a store of value if you want to be in the good books of US. But with Russia, which I said in the last podcast, countries which are not exactly aligned with the US have to store their money in gold or maybe secretly in Bitcoin just to be able to transact without the permission of SWIFT and all the US central, uh, Oracle systems and banking systems, because all the central banks except the Russian central bank and the Turkish central bank, the Iranian central bank, except those central banks, all the central banks are basically like looking at the Fed meetings to see, okay, what can we do with our currency so that it doesn't fall as much against the dollar, and the currency arbitrage. Like, it's all about the money, guys. It's all about the money end of the day. The things that you did in COVID, like the Federal Reserve, what they did, like, okay, spiking it down and then the fucking spiking it up and like wrecking every other fiat in that way. That is by design. So yes, I agree. You need to keep that arbitrage up. I'm sorry, I'm ranting, but I don't think it's only backed by like your the military prowess. You do need to keep it up. I agree with that, and that's why I think you're kind of like speeding the rails of crypto on the dollar via Tether, Circle, and this Genius Act.
Yeah, because it's going to be the next demand for treasury bills, right? Stable
Do you know
coins.
there is a dirham, digital dirham, which is the UAE currency that's coming this year,
And what
and
is it
guess
backed
what
by?
it's backed?
Treasuries?
Dollar.
Yeah,
Yeah, U.S.
exactly.
Treasuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
So
don't even believe Satoshi is some I don't believe in the Satoshi fairy tale. I think it was
what's the
probably
Satoshi fairy tale?
some anonymous hacker that came up with the perfect potion.
Backdoor? Oh, yeah. This is the NSA. I agree. It's a small
Yeah,
virus.
DARPA,
Yeah.
NSA. I mean, it was state funded, for sure. And
Peter
that
Thiel had his hands in it, and Epstein had his hands in it, didn't he? I've read
That's what they
somewhere that.
say. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole, but there's people on Twitter that claim that, and it would make sense to me. I mean, these folks have come out with every major technological revolution. It seems like, out of America over the last century and whatnot, and you see America adopting and being bullish on Bitcoin, and you wonder, where is the state attack on it, right? Like, I thought the state was gonna fight us. Like, what was that? First they laugh at you. What was that? What's that saying?
Then
Then
they
they
join you. Like first they
then they
fight
fight you.
you,
First they
then they
ignore
laugh
you,
at
then they
you.
laugh at you, then they fight you, then they
They
join you.
fight
It's like,
you, then they
where's the
join you.
fucking
Yeah,
fight?
there you go.
Well, where's the fight?
No, the fight is over. The fight is over.
And
I
if there
think the
was
fight is
never a
over.
fight,
Yeah.
maybe they planned on Bitcoin becoming a thing, you know?
Yeah.
And then that gets into Mark Goodwin's
Um,
Bitcoin dollar theory, and that's not to besmirch Bitcoin. Bitcoin still protects me from debasement and still provides me censorship resistance if I'm in a adversarial jurisdiction, But it it seems to have a lot of ties to the state, for sure.
I mean, as long as it works, right? That's all we care about. You're right,
Yeah,
and I agree with you 100%. Yeah,
yeah.
as long as the math works out. So, do you mind if I do a couple of shout outs here? And I'm going to share my screen. And you can just let me know if it's visible. Give me a second here.
Yep.
And,
I'm
sorry.
back now. I had to do
Hey,
a
Tim
little.
B is back.
I had to do work also real fast.
All right, it's okay, Tim. I'm just going to do a couple of shout outs if you don't mind. And you can just let me know if my screen is visible.
And then I might honestly end the stream.
Oh, give me 10 minutes. How about that?
Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Is it visible, my screen?
Oh no. 1 second. There, now it is.
All right. Shout out to timechainindex.com. That's my boy Sani. You can see over here, it's a beautiful website. The UI has definitely improved. You can see all the holdings entity. These are verified by Sani on chain to the best of his knowledge. I really recommend you go and check out timechainindex.com. Shout out timechainstats.com, my buddy Ant, who I love this website. There is a arcade over here, a lot of games that you would love. All the metrics of Bitcoin, the transaction, the block height, the hash rate, everything is visible over here. He does have very cool things over here, which is basically, how many coins we have per planet, per solar system. I really love it. This is a fun website to explore if you are into Bitcoin. Lastly, but not the least, Time Chain Calendar. Time Chain Calendar is one of the most immersive UIs that I've seen to kind of like in one single metric, you can see everything. You can see the block height, the block number, the sats per dollar, which is now at 849. Fuck, that's very low. We're doing good. And the transaction fees, the latest block mined by whom, the hash rate, like a single display, which you can see everything. Have it on in the background in your TV, computer. You're going to love it. And back to you guys. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Thank you for that, Tim. Thank you for letting me do that. I want to give a shout out to all the people who are helping the space.
Yellow was saying your cigarettes look gay. Are they Slims? Why are they so skinny, bro?
I like my woman like I like my cigarettes.
You smoke right in your place, huh?
Don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit. My vape's downstairs, dude.
Well, vapes don't smell. Cigarettes do. So
They smell.
yeah, I don't give a shit. People can
Smell
complain.
like,
They can complain harder.
I got cherry lime lemonade. It's a 3 combo flavor. It's good.
I don't waste money on vapes, bro. It costed me a lot. You know how much a vape is over here? It's like $20
Yeah, this is
for
$35 vape, disposable.
how many shots? Doesn't this have shots or do you have the pods?
No, it's disposable, but it lasts like
Yeah.
over a week for me. 10 days.
I finished in 3 days. Yeah, I can't stop.
I didn't know you smoked so much cigarettes.
No, I don't smoke a lot. I smoke like 3-4 cigarettes a day.
Like when
It's
you're on
not
Spaces?
less.
You
No.
smoking when you're
Yeah,
no?
yeah. I smoke after a meal and like after my coffee. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
You wanna end it? Mars did a great job today, Mars. I hope you can join us more and more, dude. You've got real alpha. You're hiding in that nice round head of yours.
Oh, thank you. Well, this is fun. This is fun, dude. I love that you guys are doing this. Keep cooking. Apologize to Dilly.
It's gonna be a mutual
Dude,
apology on.
You don't want
online
that
if it's
smoke,
gonna
bro.
be an
You don't want
apology.
that smoke. She cranked out another meme
Maybe
compilation
I
while we were
do.
on the
Maybe
stream.
I do.
I
Maybe
know,
I
maybe
do.
you do. It's a 4D chess shit. Let's go.
Alright.
Hey,
Maybe
hey.
ending the stream will make SMLR go up. So
All right.
this has been
Boot us.
episode 6 of the Bitcoin Dive Bar. We'll catch you either later tonight or tomorrow.
Let's go.
Thank you so much. See you later.
See ya.
Thanks, guys.
That was nice, Mars.
Are we
I
live?
enjoyed it.
Still live.
We still
No,
live?
I think we're done. No,
Still
we're done.
live.
That was fun. No, we're still live.
Still live. Mute for
Oh,
a
really?
second. I'm gonna play the
Yeah.
outro thing.
I'm in the chat.
Or hold
You know
on.
you can reply.
There we go. That way.
We call them the poor. We call them the poor. Okay?
Right? Like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right, I mean, right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as
Forever, Laura.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People